Today's episode is brought to you by Calm. If you are feeling it because of the changing temperature or because of anxiety or because of whatever, I don't even know, Calm is the app for you. Also today, we're brought to you by Babbel. If you're trying to learn a new language, Babbel is the easiest, best way. I'm doing it right now. I'm actually doing it right now. We'll talk about that later as well. Let's jump into this podcast.
Hello, everybody, it's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's the Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of Gangs of Crendor in the morning.
Excitement.
Adventure.
Bro.
I don't know what noise to make. I actually kind of hurt my voice with the last noise. My throat's like, ew.
I kind of did too. We should probably just cut it here.
Yeah, we should. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Good episode.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Great. Wow. Look at us, professionals.
Unbelievably professional.
Yeah. Almost. How many episodes? 300 episodes now? Almost. Yeah. We figured we would have learned how to do this thing, but here we are.
You would think that. I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. That's all you're getting from me.
I'll take one thing.
I got a Coca-Cola right here.
Oh, man. I haven't had a Coke in like 5 months.
I haven't had it in a while either.
Why you got to torture me like that? I'm trying to be good over here, and you're like, I got a Coca-Cola. So good. I'm just like, be strong, Jesse. Drink your water. It's so good.
It's pretty good. I actually haven't had soda in it's been a while, probably a month.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And even then, like I drink like maybe a third of it, and then I'm like, that's all I want.
That's all I want. I want all the soda all the time. I've actually, in order to fight cravings, I've actually like when I was driving on the road. Did I mention this to you? I can't remember anymore. I don't remember what happens anymore in a week. I discovered that instead of getting energy drinks, I would drink Liquid Death.
Oh, yeah.
And, simply because it looks like an energy drink. And when I crack it open and drink from it, it feels like an energy drink, even though it's just water. And I've tricked my brain into thinking, like, if I'm like, man, I need an energy drink, I'll just, like, open one, and then immediately the craving will go away. And then I'll stare at it for a little bit and be like, this isn't an energy drink. And then my brain will be like, we could be jazzed up right now, Jesse. Why don't we just go back and go get a delicious Monster? I'm like, no, brain, no. It's like, come on, buddy. You know you want to feel it again. I'm like, no. I don't need it. No.
Here's the thing is, like, when I stopped drinking soda, I was like, I'm going to start drinking, like, the carbonated water, right? Because it's, like, healthier. There's no sugar in it. But I'm pretty sure that irritated my stomach even more, just from the carbonation. Because I think it's, like, bigger cans, so I'm drinking more of it, and it would just irritate me more. You know?
I don't have that problem. I don't have a stomach. I don't have my stomach telling me. My stomach doesn't tell me to stop. My stomach's like, we can do more. We got room. Come on, keep it coming, pal. We got room.
No, there's no room left in here.
My brain says yes. My stomach says yes. The only thing stopping me is I got pure willpower. I'm like, no, Jesse, don't do it. Oh yeah, no. If I let this thing go loose, you'd have to wheel me around town. You'd have to put me in a wheelbarrow and just take me to events. It would just be you wheeling me around. That'd be it. I'd be done. I couldn't. Oh, yeah. Every day I'm like, but what if we got a Coke today, Jesse? I'm like, no! No, brain, no. Yep. That's where I am. Just one. See, this is why I feel like I shouldn't have decided to just not drink soda. And just be like, what if I drink less? But I have to start with none So that less seems like a treat. You know what I mean? Because if I
Yeah.
start drinking less, I'll be like, well, I might as well drink more because I'm already doing it. Oh, it sucks.
That's stupid.
Yeah, this is what I get for enjoying my life for the first half of it.
I feel that. I enjoyed my life too much.
Yeah,
Now I pay
I'm
the
like,
iron price.
man, now I gotta care. This is garbage.
It's dumb. Very dumb.
That's our review. That's our life review. It's dumb. Very dumb.
Speaking of which, I got my shot.
Yeah, how'd you do?
So I got it on Tuesday. My second shot, that is, for anyone wondering. Got the Moderna. And, you know, I saw people range from, like, I had nothing to, like, I was dead for a week. And I'm like, okay. So we're going to roll the dice. And knowing my luck, I'm going to roll about a 2 or a 3. Maybe a 1. So
I don't. If you rolled a 1, you would not be here right now. So
Oh, that's true. So I think I
I
rolled
don't think
a 3.
that happened.
I think I rolled a solid 3.
Of 20?
No, on a D6.
Oh, all right. I was about to say at 3 out of 20, you'd still be like, I lost an arm.
Like, at first, I got it, and I felt okay. I was like, all right, you know what? Don't feel too bad. I don't have it. Last time I got the first shot, I had a bit of, like, malaise where you're kind of like, ugh, I feel weird. But I didn't have that this time. So I was like, all right, maybe we're good. But my arm started to hurt. So I'm like, all right, that's normal. Everybody gets the old arm hurting. Then I was like, all right, 8 hours later, still nothing. I'm like, okay, we're doing good. And then about 11 hours later, I got it at like 3 p.m. It was about 2 a.m. And I stood up to like get something to eat or something. And my legs were like aching. And I was like, I don't think that's from sitting too long. And then my body was aching. And I was like, oh, God. And then I just started getting tired. And then the headache kicked in. And then I was just full-blown aching, you know? And
Wow, I didn't have that at all.
I don't know. I guess they were saying that that's actually your immune system, like, kicking on to, like, make antibodies. So I was like, at least that's my body doing something. So I just laid there, and I was like, here we go, just tough it out. And then after a little bit, I was like, I'm taking the Tylenol, because I looked on the internet, and they're like, as long as you didn't take it, like, before you got the shot, you know, after you got it.
Wait, so you didn't take Tylenol immediately?
No.
Oh, maybe that. I mean,
They said you weren't supposed to.
I don't know. They said afterwards you could take one, like the minute you get home. That's even what the lady who gave me the shot, the doctor told me. She was
Oh,
like,
I
don't
thought
take
it
one
was-
before, but you can take one once we've administered the shot.
Oh, I thought it was once the symptoms start hitting, that's when you can take it. That's what I
No,
thought.
she was like, get in there, take that, and like, you know, Dr. John will let us know. But for real, that's what she told me. And so when I was, you know, my mom even was like, take your Tylenol. So shout out to her for this advice. But I straight up I had chills and I had like soreness in my arm for a few days. But other than that, because I took Tylenol, I was just like fine. I had no muscle aches, but I had all the other symptoms that people describe, but my muscles didn't hurt. So I was like able to do stuff. It felt fine.
Yeah, I just had the aches hit me, and then I took a Tylenol, and then sat there being like, all right, here we go. And then I tried.
What day was this that you got your shot?
Tuesday.
Oh,
And
so you're like through it already.
Yeah. Well, like, and then that was Tuesday night. And then, but I heard people being like, dude, it lasts a few days or something. So I'm like, all right, is this going to get worse? Am I going to, like, be dead tomorrow? So I tried to go to sleep, but I would, like, wake up every 2 hours just kind of, like, feeling achy and my head ached. And I was like, ugh. And then I just kept falling back asleep. And after about 6 weird hours of sleep, I woke up and I was like, you know what? I feel like 50% better.
Did you get any like weird side effects?
No.
Damn. I'm trying to figure. So when I got my first shot and my second shot, immediately following both, I got pimples.
Oh.
I'm not a big pimple getter. I don't usually get pimples, but like immediately, and they were not just like they were like all over my body pimples. Like not a lot, but like a random one on my leg. like one on my side. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And I don't know if it's stress because of like, oh, I gotta get this thing done. I don't know what it was, but both times it was crazy. I was like, is it my body? Like my body kicking into overdrive, and it's like, oh, let's make I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that it happened both times, and it was crazy. I was like, this has to be a side effect. And then it went away. And now I'm just like, okay. It's so strange. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. I just had the body aches and the headache, and then my arm hurt. And then the next day I was like, screw it. I'm taking a Tylenol. And we're kicking it in the high gear. So I did that. And then it just went away. And it never came back. And I was good after that. My arm still hurt, but like, not bad. And now today, it's still a little sore, but definitely not as bad. So, I mean, that was really the worst.
Yeah, that'll take a few days. That's, I seem to recall it still hurt maybe like, I don't know, 4 days later. Not like bad hurt, but it was kind of like sore. And so I just like would rub it. And then when I got in the shower, just let the hot water just do its thing. I was like, oh, yeah. Get in there, heat.
Oh, yeah. No, I already went back to the gym today.
Yeah, you good. You flexing. You flexing on all them haters.
I know Kristen got her second vaccine because I saw on Twitter.
Yes, Kristen would definitely go to Twitter and be like, I'm dying.
I saw her say, I think it was like 2 days ago. It just said, I think she got it the day after me, I think. And she was like, feeling blessed. Only side effect was body aches. Today I have a migraine, though. And then today she was like feeling a little woozy, just going to stream something chill. And then she was like, I'm so hungry but so nauseous. Everything I consume tastes spoiled and gross. Please let my side effects subside. And I was like...
Yeah, that sounds sounds terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some people, like you, don't get anything. And then she's got like days of stuff. And I'm just like, I made it out of like 4 hours of that. I'm good.
I don't know. You can shoot me full of anything, and I'll be like, all right, let's go.
That's a quote.
Just saying. Like, yeah, okay, I'm down. I'm feeling good. They were like, do you need to sit around? Because once they shot me, they're like, do you need to sit around? Or, like if you want to stay here for 10, 15 minutes, like see if you get woozy or whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Just like drove back to my apartment, and it takes like 30 minutes from where I got my shot. Drove back, like got in and like made some tea and took a Tylenol and was like, all right, I'll just chill out, and that was it. So I don't know. I guess I'm built like a horse,
or your immune system's just very weak. It's like I ain't reacting to this.
If my immune system's weak, I would be in bad shape right now.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe all those years of getting... I cannot tell you. Like, you know this. From... even before, when I was a teacher, I got sick all the time from those kids. Every few weeks, they give me another cold or something else. And then traveling as much as I did, plus all the cons, I get sick all the time. Go look back through the records of Cox and Crendor. I was like, hello, welcome to... Oh, yeah. So I feel like my body's just like, we got this, bro. And I just want to say thanks, body. Thanks.
Wouldn't getting sick a lot mean you have a weak immune system, though?
Yes. I mean, that's definitely... I mean, yes. I would assume that's what that means. But it also means that I have... I'm like chock full of antibodies. My body's like... Bring it on, bro. We've been doing this for a long time. Let's go.
It's whatever it is, like some new virus walks into your body. It's like, hold on, get the book. And you like start scrolling through, like, hey, have I seen you before? Up there it is.
Yeah, there's the bouncer. There's like
2001.
Yeah, no, you're on the list. Come on in. Then the door's open. There's a bunch of guys in there waiting to beat him up. Like, yeah, come on in.
Man.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it is inside my sort of like Osmosis Jones body. That's what I imagine's going on inside. Yeah. Oh well, look who it is. For some reason, it's an Irish dude, like a little leprechaun. Like, oh, welcome, come on into the club, boy. And then they beat him up. Yeah,
that sounds about
that's
right.
what I imagine. Yeah, that's what I imagine.
So overall, that experience, it was all right. Glad I got it.
And now, thankfully, you can live your best life. By which I mean probably just chill out at home still.
Honestly, everyone always thinks I like chill out at home, but really, I go to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week, and then I usually like go to the bookstore, or like, I like to go in random stores, like the Container Store, like I said, walk around there. I like.
But you go into like I don't know, like local shops and things. I know you go into that one shop.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought a thing from that one shop.
Yeah, there's like nice little local shops. You go in, it's like a nice little thing. I don't know. I like supporting like local stores, and then, So I mean, that's what I am. I like doing that type of thing. I don't like oh yeah, I'm gonna go travel. I'm gonna go clubbing. I'm gonna I'm not that, but I go.
Not me. I'm all about clubbing. You know me. I love a good club. Traveling and clubbing. I'm going to Ibiza. Is Ibiza the place people go? That's where I'm going.
It's the EDM one, I think, in Spain.
Yeah, all the EDM guys are like, I went to Ibiza. Yeah, that's where I'm going next to release my new album called Beat and Cox. That's a terrible name. That's a terrible name for an album.
What type of music you making?
Transcendental house jams.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Thank you. I don't know what it means, but it sounds good.
What's your top hit?
Hot Jesse Summer. It's a thing. Hashtag Hot Jesse Summer.
All right.
It has no drop. It is all build up, and then it ends. There's no drop. It's all build up and like hype, and then it just ends.
See, if I was a DJ,
yeah,
I'd make either Big Room. That's what, because I love my Big Room EDM songs.
What does that mean? What does Big Room mean?
Big Room's got the like heavy drops, where it's like, and then it's like, it's got like the big drop, because that's like when you're lifting, you wait for the drop, and that's when you lift at the drop.
You lift at the lift at the drop.
Lift
Okay.
at the drop, and then I also like trance.
And what is the difference with trance? Like how would you compare the two? Basically, I'm trying to figure out what I need to steal to make my new album.
It like builds up, and then it hits, and then it kind of fades out. While like Big Room and like it's more of like a build up, drop, and that's it. So it's a little more like intense. While the trance, it kind of builds up, and then it's like, then it's got more of the like.
Give me an example that I would know of these two.
I don't think you're gonna know.
Come on, there's got to be popular examples that I would know.
Blaster Jacks.
No.
All right. Well, he's one of the biggest like Big Room people.
Blaster Jacks. Blaster Jacks? How do you spell blast? Oh, Jaxx.
Jaxx, yeah.
So basically, it's kind of like the way you would describe the Big Room is just like the audio quality of the music sounds like it is supposed to be blasted in a like stadium setting.
Yes.
It has that like overwhelming like that kind of like over the top, like it doesn't sound
like. There you go. Like, listen right there. I blinked the time, right? So you're gonna hear it like building up, and then it's gonna drop. All right,
and it's gonna drop. This is a song called Legion by Blaster
Legion.
Jacks. All right, so already just based on what I'm hearing in this song, it has a like even the voice in the background sounds like it's broadcasting from like 17 rows up.
Yeah, but then you hit the drop.
And then everyone, basically, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like music that you can imagine thousands of people jumping in unison to.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's made for.
Like. I mean, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Okay, yeah.
So that's why it's great. You can see how you lift to this, right? You're like, yeah, you're like pumping weights.
I couldn't lift to this. I would be like, I can't. I couldn't.
How could you not lift to that?
I told you before. I can't do anything to music. Music, it aggravates me.
All right. Okay.
All right. So trance then trance would be Darude Sandstorm.
That's more like techno EDM.
All right. So what's trance?
You're probably looking more Armin van Buuren.
Okay, I actually know who that is. Okay, I know who that is.
Armin van Buuren does a podcast called A State of Trance, where he every week does trance music.
All right. See, I understand that. I get what that is.
Look at that. You actually know the things.
Man, I kind of know things. I feel like I'm not an idiot.
There you go. Like, if I just give you that. I just picked
State
a
of
random
trance.
one, and I'm like, that is pretty generic trance.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would do. So, yeah, the whole, like, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, trance.
Yeah. And then usually it's the point,
okay.
it's like, and then it all like blends together, and it's like, it's good for like cardio. That's my cardio music.
I feel that. I would get really sleepy. I would like start to close my eyes while I was doing cardio because I'd be like, I'm so bored. And the music, because it just blends together, it like dulls my senses. And I'm just like, down I go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, those are my two main things I would do, because that's what I listen to.
Now I have to Google Transcendental. What did I say?
Transcendental.
Transcendental meditative house funk is what I would. Transcendental meditation house funk is that a thing?
I don't know. To me, house music's always what they play in like H&M and all those places.
I can't believe there's a song called Freaky Chakra. This is the music I would make. Crendor, this is the music I would make. Oh my god. This song is incredibly silly. Oh my god.
This definitely is something you would make.
This is the music I would make.
Transcendental funk bump.
This song is perfect. This is what I would make. This is the song. Wow, that
really is.
I don't know. That's perfect. That's a perfect Jesse piece. I'm so pleased with it. Like, I can't even, like, that's great. That's so good. That song is perfect. Oh, man, that's so funny. All right, well, that's, now I've learned a little bit about myself. Okay. So, way off topic from this, I have an update on a story that is of great importance to us.
All right.
So, as you know, I mentioned a while ago that there was like a dude who would go out on a balcony across from me and stare out into nothingness and make weird hand signals. So, the update is that not only is he still doing it at the exact same time every day, but the other day, I came up to make lunch, and I was sitting there looking out the window, kind of like making a sandwich, just making the sandwich, putting the bread into cheese, and, all the sandwich things. And I'm watching him through the window, like sitting there with a can of something, drinking some drink, and like pointing to the nothingness, just like pointing off the balcony, making hand signals like he's on third base, and he's doing all the different things. And I look up, see him do this, look down. I'm making my food, look up, take a bite of my sandwich, and as I do, he is staring directly at me. Looking directly at me. And I want to let you know, it was right then, I was like, well, this is it. This is how I die. He's going to show up in my apartment, and he's going to be like, I need to have a talk with you. My employer wants... Oh, I was ready for it. And he looks at me, and then he like waves, like the goofiest wave I've ever seen. Like the howdy neighbor wave, just does this wave. And I like kind of wave back, and he turns back to the edge of the balcony and starts making hand signals again. And I was like, am I good? Did they hear the podcast? Are they like chill? Is this clearly this cartel activity? Are they chill? I hope so. But he just waved. I was like, oh, okay. And then I just went about my business. And I guess we're good. Thing is, I haven't looked at, for reasons, I don't know what kind of reasons, but for reasons I haven't really looked out that window in a few days. So I wouldn't, I don't, who knows if he's out there anymore. But, so I'd like to say on behalf of me to this secret cartel of drug runners that it's probably what it is. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. I, for one, don't care. I hope you have a great day. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck, fellas.
Wowie.
Yep, that's where I'm at. I was like, no, not today. Not today.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Honestly, just board up your window.
Honestly, you should go into hiding. Witness protection program.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Are you still like ruling out the green cheetah? Because
I am.
I think it's.
I mean, you think that is the green cheetah?
I still think it is. I'm still convinced.
This is a green cheetah free zone. So if that's the green cheetah across from me, masquerading as like a middle-aged man in a hoodie, pointing out to nothing, to like the apartments across the way. I'm telling you, either there's someone across the way communicating with them, which again, that's also very weird, or I don't know what they're doing. I can't figure out what this guy's doing.
Huh.
Maybe he's practicing because he is a third base coach and I just don't understand. Could it be that simple that he's just a third base coach and he's like, yeah, I'm just, I'm in the majors and I got to practice. And he does it on his balcony.
It could be that simple. But
I mean, I never thought of that.
he could also do that in his house and not on the balcony.
Maybe that's his alone time. Maybe that's like his, we're in apartments. They're not huge apartments. Maybe he I got the wife and kid in there. I got to focus. Sometimes I like to go outside and smoke and put the ashes in my can of Monster Energy drink.
On the bright side, he hasn't killed you yet.
I mean, that is the bright side. Well, on a positive note, I'm still alive, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a positive note, I haven't been murdered.
Yeah.
Things are looking up. 2021's looking up.
There you go.
Well, speaking of looking up,
Beautiful.
your future could be looking up when you start to think about learning a second language. That's a
Whoa.
stretch, but it really is true. It really is true. Bilingual people are killing it right now. And it's needed in careers around the world as we come together. One big little beautiful marble in space. For most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly the high point of our academic careers. If I'm honest, I am great at Spanglish, and I remember, I can read Spanish. I cannot speak it to save my life. Now, thanks to Babbel, the #1 selling language learning app, there's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. Whether it's because you'll be traveling abroad, or you want to connect in a deeper way to family or friends, or you just have free time, Babbel teaches you bite-sized language lessons that you actually use in the real world. Right now, like I said, I kill it with Spanglish, and I'm tired of just being that. So I'm taking Spanish right now, and I want to get my Spanish back. So I'm like diving in deep. It was like, where do you want to start? And I was like, hit me with that intermediate. Let's do this thing. So I am in it. I am doing lessons. You can do lessons for like 15 minutes a day. It's really straightforward, and it gives you sort of like a tracker to see where you're at. And they're practical. They have real world conversations in mind, things that you will use in everyday life. And the AI works great because it actually, understands what the hell you're saying. And it was created by 100 language experts to help you. Their teaching method is scientifically proven to be effective, and that's why I'm trying to use it. They can do anything from Spanish to French to Italian to German, all these different things. 14 different languages. Plus, its speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. Join me and so many others right now and get on your language journey to Babbel. You can get 3 months free if you buy a 3-month subscription from Babbel. That's 6 months total for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com, Babbel.com, and use promo code COX for an extra 3 months free. That's Babbel.com, promo code COX, 3 extra months free. Babbel, it's language for life. Also, today we're brought to you by Calm. The seasons are changing. Warmer temperatures, especially at night. Oh, man. Night is when I have, I'll lay in bed for a good hour when it's hot out because I just can't get to sleep. The blooming flowers are messing with my allergies. Daylight savings is messing with my brain. As we spring forward, you may feel like you're starting to lose some sleep. You're falling behind. This year, this weather change, it's time to start using Calm. Calm is the #1 mental wellness app to give you the tools that improve the way you feel. Clear your head with guided daily meditations, improve your focus with Calm's curated music tracks, and drift off to dreamland with Calm's imaginative sleep stories. Go to calm.com/Cox and you'll get a limited time offer for 40% off a Calm premium subscription, which includes hundreds of hours of programming and new content added every week. I always use the daily meditation. I am in it. I use it every single day. It like gets me going. Over 1 million people around the world use Calm to take care of their minds. All you got to do is go to calm.com/Cox. Get 40% off a Calm premium subscription. That's calm.com/Cox. 40% off for its entire library. Sleep more. Stress less. Live better with Calm. All right, Crendor, let's go to chapter number 7. Scout the Crendor. How's that traffic out there?
Oh boy, traffic today is brought to you by Willy's Wonderland, which is the Nick Cage movie that's on sale to be rented for only $3 this weekend. So we should probably
When are we watching this shit? When are we watching it?
I feel like we should watch it Saturday.
Are we going to watch it during the day? Is it going to be our daytime watch?
I don't know. We should watch it in the evening.
Okay.
That way I can drink wine and not feel as bad.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. There's cars out there. Back to you.
All right. Let's go to, I was about to say chapter copter. Let's not do that. We were just there. Let's go to weather.
To you. Back.
No, too late now.
Well. Weather. Here we are at the weather desk. Let's see. I'll take a weather recommendation from last week. We had, let's see. Somebody show title. Also, a lot of people are like, Crendor, Brandon Sanderson has a writing series. I know. I've seen it. I've watched it twice. It's very good. It's all free on YouTube. You should do a weather report of Rodover, Denmark.
Rodover, Denmark.
Let's see. Rodover, capital region, Denmark. Where is Rodover? It's to the east. Along the lake. Or the ocean. The old ocean lake. It's along water. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. In Rodover, Denmark, currently 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Clear, 3% chance precipitation through 5 a.m.
Why is this the voice you've chosen?
I decided to use this voice because it's like the least Denmark voice I could think of.
Yeah, no, that's why I was curious.
A high 54, low 45, humidity 94%, pressure 29.88 inches. Visibility could be 10 miles coming in. You can't see out of that. You squint your eyes, you might be able to see 11 miles if you try real hard. Winds 7 miles an hour east, dew point 37, UV index 010, moon phase waning crescent. That's waning crescent right there. 10 day. Yeah, your Sunday. Saturday. What day? 54. Partly cloudy, high 54. Winds 10-15 miles an hour. Sunday, you got 66, mostly cloudy. Monday, 68. Tuesday, you got 60 with rain. And then from there on out, boy, it's going to rain every day. Yeehaw. Wednesday, 60 rain. Thursday, 59 rain. Friday, 61 rain. Saturday, 58 rain. What's that in the old Celsius? 60 F2C. That's about 15.5 on the Celsius scale. America didn't teach me that. That's the weather.
Can I suggest to you to look up? So I guess Rodover is like just outside Copenhagen. I guess. I don't quite know.
I don't know where Copenhagen is.
Well, I guess that's your homework. But there's a place called the Rodovre. I don't know how you would say that. Sky Village. And I want to live there. It looks like, just Google this place. It looks like the craziest building ever built by anyone. It's lopsided. It's totally weird. And it's all, I guess, apartments.
Oh, whoa.
Hotel, offices, residential. I would live there in a heartbeat.
It looks
What
like
a weird ass looking place.
something someone would make in like one of those cube games, or like
Yes.
Minecraft games or something.
It looks like a terrible Minecraft build, but I love it.
It is pretty cool,
Yes, I love everything about it.
and it's got like little tree plots on top of the building. It's
Yeah, it
So
looks
crazy.
way. And then also the area that it's in right now. If you look at the map, it doesn't look like it belongs there at all. I wonder if this is really controversial for the area, because everything there seems to be like small, like 1-story houses, and then like build our mega structure. I dig it. I would love to have a place like this.
yeah, it's honestly pretty cool.
I would be so happy to be like, yes, I live in the creepy building that definitely like is used to summon Cthulhu. I live there. It's so crazy looking. I'm looking at the look of it. The bottom floor is like smaller than the middle. It looks like someone made like a really crappy deflated football. I love it. I love this building.
It really does, actually.
It looks so confused, like it just doesn't know what it is, and I love it. Oh man, I love like. See, that's the thing. People are like, it's an architectural blunder. I hate it. Good, I'm moving in. I'll move into the place that you're like, I would never live there. That's like when they made that one building. I don't remember what it was, but in the UK in London, they made a building. And everyone was like, it's an eyesore on the skyline. I'd be like, I'll move there. That place is brand new. It looks amazing. It's so weird looking. I would love to live there. Oh, yeah. I'd have a great time. Although all my neighbors would be like, quiet down in there, you YouTuber. Keep your voice down, dude. And I'll be like, oh, man. Guys. Come on.
That's the weather.
That one. Yeah, all right. Okay, let's go to sports.
Sports. Sports. We got some sports stuff getting close to the NBA and NHL playoffs. Only a couple games left in, I think, both leagues. So currently, you got Philadelphia, Milwaukee, and the Nets up top at the East. You got the Knicks, the Hawks, the Heat, the Celtics, the Hornets, the Pacers, and the Wizards would all be in the playoff battle. Over in the West, you got the Jazz, Suns, Clippers, Nuggets, and then the Mavericks, Lakers, Trail Blazers, Warriors, Grizzlies, and Spurs. Then in hockey, you would have the Carolina Hurricane, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Florida Panthers, and I believe the Nashville Predators.
I was about to say, did you just name all Florida teams, but then you mentioned Nashville?
Yeah, Nashville's also there. Then the West, you got Vegas, Minnesota, Colorado, and probably St. Louis. Then in the East, you got Pittsburgh, Washington, Boston, and the New York Islanders. And in the old Canadian North, you got Toronto, Edmonton, Winnipeg, and probably Montreal. And those will be the playoff teams for hockey. Over in baseball, we at least have some games under the playoff, or not, there's no playoffs in baseball yet. But under the,
I was about to say, what are you talking about?
under the regular season. You got the Red Sox in first, Tampa Bay close behind. You got Cleveland, top of the Central, the White Sox and the Kansas City Royals close behind. You got the Oakland A's at the top with Seattle and Houston close behind. You got Philadelphia in first in the East with the Mets and pretty much everybody else close behind. And you got St. Louis top Central. You got Milwaukee and the Cubs close behind. And then you got the Giants top the West with San Diego and the Dodgers close behind. And that's the baseball, and that's the sports.
All right. What is I'm not going to forget. What is our stupid fact that I guess is important of the day?
You did it. You're growing.
Took a while, but I got it.
All right. Our big fact of the day. Here we go. Oh wait, we've done that one. I always just kind of flip through. All right, here we go. The world's smallest reptile was first reported in 2021.
What? This is brand new?
I guess so. Those who think everything on the planet's already been discovered might just have not looked close enough. A tiny chameleon discovered in northern Madagascar and measuring just 28.9 millimeters is believed to be the smallest reptile on the Earth. The itty-bitty chameleon was recently discovered and reported in the January 20. Millimeters.
That's so tiny.
Hey, look at it. I got a picture here.
Wow, he is such a cutie.
Look at that. It's literally like a big chameleon got shrunk down or something.
Shrink rays, of course.
The old shrink rays. First discovered in January 2021 issue of Scientific Reports. There's one thing about these critters that's big for its size. The genitalia of the male measures almost 20% of its body length.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's a little big chameleon.
Yep. No one calls him little anymore.
Look at that. And if you just keep looking, you'll find some crazier shit. Earth.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
There's your fact of the day.
All right. What's our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Let's see. What's this? Your mom... Wait, what is this? Your mom won't frown at these weird Mother's Day gifts. I don't know about that. I gotta see what these are.
I was like, what are you about to say? When you started a news article with your mom, I was like, what you about to say, Crendor?
Your mom.
Your mom.
These gifts suck.
Of course they do.
Toilet paper earrings. Apologetic Mother's Day cookie.
Sucks.
Spicy cicada seasoning.
Sucks. Why would you give your mom cicadas? Do you love your mother? Why would you give her cicadas?
Yeah, I don't. That is weird. The Hap Bee. The shit is that? A device that sends electromagnetic waves to calm her down.
Nothing says Happy Mother's Day like you need to calm down, Mom.
You need to calm down, Mom. Put this on.
That's offensive as shit. Here you go, honey. I got this so you can calm the fuck down.
You think I'm mad? You don't think I'm calm? I need to calm down. The Golden Girls porno coloring book.
No.
Champagne.
Why would you?
I don't know. Champagne bottle bong.
No. Champagne bottle bong?
Yes.
You're going to get your mom a champagne bottle bong? No, no one's
I don't
doing
think
that.
so.
If you're getting your mom a champagne bottle bong, you've got an interesting relationship with your mother. One I will never understand.
Yeah. Bicycle pizza cutter.
No, that's dumb.
A frowny face doll.
Why would you get that for your mom for Mother's Day?
I don't know. Alcoholic whipped cream.
Alcoholic whipped cream. I mean, I might get that for myself, but why would I get that for my mom?
Yeah, I don't know. And the rest of these also suck ass.
I'm sure they do. I'm positive they do.
Yeah. Let's see. There's got to be something about it. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We've got. Wait, all right, we've got oh, get out of here, dumb gifts. Okay, there we go. We've got woman's home trashed by flock of giant California condors. And we've got what?
I said okay.
And we've got Japanese town decides giant squid statue is best use of COVID relief funds.
I mean, I agree with the second story.
Let's see. I'll read them both. Second story is a quick one. It sounds fishy, but a Japanese town has decided the best way to spend the relief funds are on a giant squid statue. Noto, which is located on the west coast of Honshu, is known for its squid fishing, so town leaders decided a huge statue of the tasty cephalopod could cook up interest from tourists. But Squid Station wasn't cheap. The 13-foot high, 29-foot-long statue cost around $200,000. Some locals think the funds should have been used for actual coronavirus relief.
Probably. They're right. I mean, they're right.
Idiots.
Yeah, so dumb.
One unnamed resident said the money should have been spent on medical staff or for long-term care facilities, which urgently require support because of the pandemic. CTV notes that Japan has recorded 10,499 COVID-related deaths, 617,000 cases. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's a big squid.
Now that squid will be there forever.
Yeah.
Long after mankind has left this earth, a giant squid will remain.
It'll be like a great home for like birds and maybe like beavers or like a squirrel.
Yeah, whatever comes after us will honor that squid statue.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was worth it.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Oh, the condors. Giant California condors are rare, but not at Cinda Mickles' home. About 15 to 20 giant endangered birds have recently taken a liking to the house in the city of Tehachapi and have made quite a mess. Mickles' daughter, Sienna Quintero, I was like, what did I say that? Of San Francisco, began posting photos of the rowdy guests on Twitter. She told the San Francisco Chronicle the birds showed up at her mother's home sometime last weekend. The birds have trashed the deck, ruining a spa cover, decorative flags, lawn ornaments, plants have been knocked over, railings scratched, and there's poop everywhere. She's definitely frustrated, but also in awe of this and knows what an unusual experience this is, Quintero said of her mother. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, which runs programs Save Species from Extinction, responded on Twitter. The agency noted the house is in historic condor habitat and suggested that the Mickles try harmless hazing like shouting and clapping or spraying water. California condors almost vanished in the 1980s before the few remaining birds were captured, placed in zoos for captive breeding. A few hundred birds are now in the wild. So I like how they're like...
So they just rolled up, got into her backyard, and then went nuts.
Yeah.
But because they're
tweets.
like... Oh my God, these pictures are terrifying.
Yeah,
imagine being like an old lady and just like a giant. What are you gonna do?
You just look out the window. They're like, "This is our town, old woman."
What's crazy is there's only 160 of these birds left flying in California.
Yeah,
and so they all you can't shoot them.
Yeah.
You know what's even more wacky? In the photos, they all have numbers. So these are condors that were being tracked.
Oh yeah, they do.
So this is like the government was like, look, let them have free reign. We can't stop them, lady. You're just in the way. Wow, that's crazy.
I like how then they come, they're like, listen, I mean, you can spray them with water or something. Like, won't they attack me? It's like, yeah, but you can try.
They'll most likely kill you, but if you don't want them to destroy your entire balcony, everything is destroyed. They knocked over plants. Yeah. They were just like, hey, is this your potted plant? Not anymore.
You're in condor habitat now.
They destroyed her air conditioner is ripped up. Wow, they have bricks ripped out of stuff. How do they rip out bricks? These guys are dicks. These guys, they're over here just like, no, they're endangered. Yeah, well, they're in danger now because this lady's pissed off. She ever sees them again, she's gonna be like, I bought a shotgun this time, haters.
It's like, listen, either you spray the water, you clap, or just sell the place to the condors.
They're looking. They're in the market. Yes.
It's a great seller's market right now. You should try.
Yeah. You might as well jump in there, get it while you can.
It's like it's another picture. It's like, wow, they're negotiating. They're like in the bedroom with like a bunch of contracts all over.
Yeah, but everything in the bedroom's on the floor, and they're like crapping everywhere. Like negotiations are going well. Yeah.
I managed to get it for 14 pounds of birdseed. That's crazy.
Yeah, look, I can't believe they had it on them. I asked for money, but all they had was birdseed. They threatened me, so I took it.
If I didn't take it, they'd kill me and my family. I didn't know if they were serious.
I don't even like my family all that much, but the birdseed was too much of a deal to pass up. And then she flies away for the winter. And then she's like, bye, everybody.
And she was the condor all along.
Yeah. I tricked him. I was the condor all along. Now, that would be a plot twist if at the end it was like my grandmother, a condor, who's lived in this home for years. These other squatter condor came over. Rude.
Well, that's that story.
All right. Well, there we go. 2 great stories.
2 great stories.
That's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching or however you're enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit them with the socials.
Socials. You should follow the podcast on youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, all one word, and subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Also, cut off the podcast part. Go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor, and there's all the fun animations. There's a new animation coming out this weekend, so you should do that.
It's happening. Probably by the time you hear this, it might come out at the exact same time as this podcast.
Mamma mia. So yeah, go watch that. And then follow us on other stuff. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Just type Cox and Crendor in. You'll probably find it. Also, follow us on our main stuff. We got youtube.com/JesseCox, youtube.com/Crendor, twitter.com/JesseCox, twitter.com/Crendor, Facebook, Jesse Cox, Facebook, Crendor, Instagram, Notorious Cox, Instagram, Crendor was taken, YouTube, Warhammer Crendor. If you like Warhammer, and there's probably something else in there. I don't know. Just type our names in.
All right. Well, also, hey, give a shout out if you were looking for another podcast to listen to. This past episode of Chilluminati, Crendor was our guest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was a wild adventure. You should definitely tune in. Just look up Chilluminati Pod on the internet. And you will listen to our weird, if you like strange paranormal stuff or you just want to hear Crendor derail a podcast, this is it. This is the one for you.
It was pretty great.
That is there too. It was very fun. All right. That's it for us. Thanks so much. See y'all next time. And as always, to be continued.